Hare Krishna, I am Rajat Krishna Das, and following is Shlok 9 from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, Knowledge of the Absolute. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, said, Punya Gandha Prithvivyam, I am the original pure fragrance of the earth. Cha Tejaha Cha Asmi Vibhavaso, I am the heat and light of the fire. Jivanam Sarvabhuteshu, I am the life of all that lives. Tapaha Cha Asmi Tapasvishu, I am the penance and the austerity of ascetics, of devotees. Krishna is all pervasive, he is present everywhere. He possesses infinite material and spiritual energies, and these energies are present everywhere. As Sun God is in his sun planet, but his energy, sunshine, is present everywhere. Similarly, Krishna is in his abode, but his energies are present everywhere. And Lord Chaitanya established the philosophy of Achintya Bhed and Abhed, inconceivable oneness and difference simultaneously. So Krishna and his energies are inconceivably one and different at the same time. And these energies are present everywhere. Here it is defined exactly how Krishna is the source and cause of everything. Krishna is present everywhere, and he is the core essence of everything. Provider and enjoyer of all essence is always only Krishna. As essence, he resides in all living entities. There is nothing living or non-living in the whole creation which does not contain Krishna's essence. Everything manifests from him. Everything depends completely upon him, and he is in all the things, and all the things are in him. All these things constitute his body. All these things are his part and parcel. Everything in this world has certain flavor, certain fragrance, like the fragrance of flowers. Similarly, earth, water, air also has a flavor, fragrance, and this uncontaminated flavor, pure fragrance is Krishna. Krishna is foundation of everything. He is the subtle principle of fragrance. Pure, sweet odor of earth in all its excellence emanates from Krishna. And he is not just a subtle principle of fragrance, he is also a subtle principle of taste, touch, sound, and sight. One can perceive the presence of Krishna by experiencing a fragrance, like the fragrance of a perfume, incense, and in this way one can perceive, one can realize Krishna, and he is present everywhere, and one can perceive him in this way. Tejaha Chasmi Vibhavaso, Krishna is heat and light of fire. He is the pure brilliance of fire. He is a bright and natural glow found in fire. He is radiance of fire. We do need fire in our day-to-day life for cooking in factories, to get relief from cold or illumination. And Krishna is also the fire of digestion. Krishna is present everywhere. He is in fire, he is in water, air, ether, earth. Krishna is present everywhere. And one can perceive the presence of Krishna by experiencing all these things. Jivanam sarva bhuteshu. Krishna is life of all that lives. Krishna is a vital force of vitality which sustains all. Krishna is vital life force of all beings. He is present as a life span. Krishna is the essence of a life. Therefore, one can prolong his life span by his mercy or can decrease it. Duration of life is because of him. Unnecessary violence, harm to other living entities should be avoided, and whenever required it should be according to religious principles. Tapaha cha asmi tapasvishu. Krishna is tap, his austerity, penance, his tolerance. In yogis, in devotees, in ascetics, forest dwellers, hermits, celibate monks, and in general people. He is the potency of austerity which give them power to overcome dualities such as heat, cold, such as pains and pleasure. By his mercy, they get the power to overcome, power to withstand and endure such dualities. Everyone has to perform the prescribed duties, and while performing these duties, the temporary appearance and disappearance of happiness and distress, they do happen. And Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Matra sprashastu konte shitoshna sukha dukkha agama paina anityaha tam titiksha bharata. One must learn to tolerate the temporary appearance and disappearance of happiness and distress. Yam hina vethente purusham purusheshabha sam dukha sukham dhiram sumratatvaya kalpate. And one who is not disturbed by this temporary appearance and disappearance of happiness and distress is certainly eligible for liberation. So one must learn to tolerate, and this tolerance is Krishna himself. So one can perceive, one can realize the presence of Krishna while tolerating the distress, and Krishna is bliss personified. So one can even be happy, one can be blissful, joyful while tolerating this distress, and one will get more strength by Krishna's mercy. So one who realizes the presence of God while tolerating the distress, then for him the sufferings will no longer be that much painful, and moreover he can be jolly while tolerating.